refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes. They gonna take it.
You want me to get out of hell?
I've been fan doing this.
I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. We have a great show for y'all today, man. NBA playoffs. Two teams got eliminated, the Lakers and the Pelicans. And one team is down 1-3. That's the Miami Heat. So we got to talk about those three games. I got two of my bros with me. It's our last 9 a.m. show for right now. We're going to switch back to 7 p.m. starting on Thursday. So I'm glad y'all tuned in with us. But like I said, I got two of my bros with me. I got Miami Heat fan in the middle, Davey Dollars. You know, I know he's like, man.
Do that intro better. I already said, do that intro better.
Got my bro, Davey Dollars. He here, representing this Miami Heat.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then we got
always ready to get this day started.
And then we got Mr. Your Done Son himself, you know, mourning over the Cowboys all season. But go and watch the Sunday.
Hey, what's going on, Joe?
You see this?
What just happened here? Come on,
mourning over the whole
season.
No, we was born.
I got my man, Mr. Your Done Son himself, fresh off the Cowboy panel on Sunday with some, you know, high expectations. Well, some good expectations this year.
Stop the cap.
Mr. Your Done Son. How y'all doing, brothers?
Man, we doing good. Hold on. Everybody must know this our last morning show. Look at them numbers, fellas.
Well, look. I got Heat Nation watching today. So
okay. We got a lot to say about Heat Nation, you know, or Heat Nation got a lot to say about what's going on right now.
Yeah.
I think the name says it all for what's going on with these playoffs, man. A lot of teams are done, son. So, Joe, you out west, tell them Lakers when they land, the Wizards got a special drink for them.
Hey, man. Yes, the Miami Heat are down 3-1 right now, but I'm still excited. It was some good playoff games that happened last night with two teams being eliminated, but it was still competitive throughout the entire game. I'm excited to talk about everything that's going on. I'm excited about today. It's a new day. It's Tuesday week. And you know what we do on Tuesday?
Woo, what we do?
We turn up.
Turn me up.
Jody, do your thing.
Let's go. So look, y'all, we are streaming this on 3 different platforms: Facebook, X, and YouTube. So make sure y'all go on all 3 platforms, like the video on all 3 platforms, follow, subscribe on all 3 platforms if you haven't done that yet, and share the video. Whatever you're watching right now, share that video to somebody you know personally, because we know you're watching live, enjoying yourself, but you want to have others live with you because y'all can be involved. We want y'all to use that comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting out throughout the show. Shout out to my man Worm being the first comment. Good morning, fellas. Shout out to my bro, right? And you know, fellow Cowboy fan, you know, with Tomo, they had a good Cowboys panel. Make sure you become a member and watch that. But you know, if you go in the comment section, all right, you go to the bottom and see on the right side, you're gonna see a dollar sign. You click on the dollar sign, give you different dollar amounts, right? And you enter it, you know, you pick your dollar amount and then you type in your message and you hit send. When you hit send, that turns into a super chat. And guess what? When you put a super chat up, no matter what's going on, they can be yelling at the Miami Heat. Tomo could be talking about Steven and Jerry Jones. And we could just pause the whole moment and hit you with the hold up and put your comment on the screen and give you the platform because we appreciate all the donations and the gifts.
Donations.
There we go.
Donations.
Okay.
Gifts. Gifts.
And last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. Tomo, the floor is yours.
Man, I see you say something about the comment. The comment's going up, man. Heat Nation here. You got a Pacer fan in there telling someone he doing a countdown. I don't know why you want to count to 10. They only playing one more game. He's saying they done. But
wow.
But one of the comments said, I got to put it all together. But one of the comments did say you can't count the Heat out. Spo did get you one. And the Celtics are known for raining threes. So if the threes ain't hitting and Miami is scoring, you got a chance to get two. But Derek White was like, not tonight. I know y'all wear white, what is it? White hat, or y'all white out at the game, you know.
White hot heat.
There you go. Or you could say white hat, white. Nah, it's not that kind of show. But Derek White drops 38. And, you know, it was 102 to 88 to take a 3-1 lead over the Miami Heat. First play in Celtic history to go for 38 in a playoff game.
Ooh.
This don't help nothing about what I had to say about Tatum moving up because Brunson dropped 40 in 2 games. Derek White then got 38. It's crazy, but hey, he's still in the top 5 for that national average top 5.
Is he?
Man, I kicked him off the curb, you know. I mean, I'm just saying.
I thought he did. I thought.
Well, he number 5 because it's regular.
Yeah, he number 5. You gotta put him up there, best team in the East.
True.
Going against one of the most physical teams in the East. Unless you're a New York Knicks fan, they may be the most physical fans in the East. We'll see though. Philly, stand up. Dave, I know you watched some of this game. I know you watched all of this game. The expectations were high, low, or in the middle. We don't know, but you're about to tell us right now.
So my expectations for this game was for it to be more competitive, but clearly that's not what happened. I figured that, you know, it would be kind of sort of like how it was in the first 2 games. You know, first game, we got blown out. We got blown off the floor. Second game, we came back defensively and won the game by 10. Now, I'm not saying I expected us to win by 10, but I expected this to be a closer game. And that's not what happened. What happened was Derek White, 38 points. It's like he just couldn't miss from 3. No matter what it was, no matter who was on him, he just cashed it. It was he was just raining threes the entire night. Then he was making defensive plays. He had 2 posters in the game. It was like, all right, what's next? And then it was some unfortunate things that happened in that game. You know, Tatum had ended up getting hurt, and then at the end of the game a little bit when it was pretty much like a dead ball. Now it was called a flagrant, and I get it. It doesn't have to be intentional for it to be a flagrant foul, but I figured that should have just been maybe more of a common thing, but hey, I'm not the ref, so I'm not really going to complain about that too much. The only thing that I'm going to say is this game shows that we need more help in Miami. We need more help in Miami because the depth that we have is not enough without Jimmy and without Terry Rozier. It's just not enough.
What more do you want from me?
Tyler Hero is up and down. We don't know when he's going to show up for real. Bam has been the most consistent player this entire series. He's put up 20 points every single game. And the last night, he had 25 points and 17 rebounds. What more do you want him to really do? It's not really much he can do in that situation. But everyone else needs to contribute. And Spo has to make sure that he's putting in people at the right moments too. Because I feel like Duncan Robinson has been sitting for entirely too long for you to be able to play him and expect him to be able to get hot. Now, to Heat Nation saying that we need a true center. Is that really how we play basketball? That's not how we play basketball for real. We don't need a true center. We need someone that's a 4 or a 5 that can also spread the floor. That's what we need. If you look at Bam, Bam is kind of sort of a true center, sort of, because he's not shooting as much, especially outside of the outside of 15 feet. He's only 6'9", so I get it. He's small, but he plays the center role. He's like a point center, kind of, sort of. But we need some help. We need some talent. Pat Riley, this offseason, you got to do something to improve the team. We can't go in and just be like, we like our guys. We can't do that. This is not what's going to help us be able to get over the hump and win. Tomo, I know why you do that, because it's another reference that
I know.
Yeah,
I went to a dark place. Go ahead.
We feel that same. We feel that same thing right now. But man, still though, I still think that we have an opportunity to win a game again, and at least get back to Miami. It's just we have to be able to execute, and we can't allow them to make all these shots. It was an outlier, so it's not like everyone was open the entire time. They were just making contested shots the entire night, and it's not much we can do about it if we're not matching it. And we have not been a great 3-point shooting team, so it's just not going to happen. And then, like I said, we have two guys that are out that we needed more than likely. Jimmy's not there. Terry Rozier's not there. I get it. Terry Rozier is one of the newest guys on the team. But we all know what Terry Rozier can do in the playoffs. He helped the Celtics get to the Eastern Conference Finals when he was there. So we know what he's capable of, and we just know that we need more to be able to compete, because they went and had an offseason that was the story. Other than Dame going to Milwaukee, they went and got KP. They went and got Drew Holiday, and that just helped everything else that they already had. They already had Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So what are we going to do to match that? And to the people saying Josh Richardson is also out, yes, he is a key piece, but I don't think he would have made a big difference, honestly. I think he would have helped, but the two big differences is Terry Rozier and Jimmy Butler not being there. Because the attitude is different on the floor. The way that we are when it comes to how we play is different with Jimmy on the floor. He's a leader offensively and defensively. We don't have no one doing that right now other than Bam Adebayo. No one else is really doing that. And DeLon Wright, congratulations to the birth of his baby girl. That's why he missed the game before. He came back and tried to help, but it's not much. We just don't have enough. We just don't have enough, plain and simple. So all we can hope is that we play a great defensive game and we hit shots the next game. If that's not going to happen, then we're going to be in Cancun too.
I mean, Bam said it. We're going into the Lions den, and everybody knows what's at stake. So again, Bam is kind of embracing what Jimmy Butler would say in this moment. You're down 3-1. You're going back up to Boston, where you already know you got Teddy, and you can hear his voice, and I can hear it now. Celtics in 5, baby. So look,
Pocket God and Havoc.
Man, they gonna turn up. If you're in the NBA chat, you already know.
It's a lot easier to say with Jimmy Butler and Terry Rozier not there, but he has been consistent all year with that, so I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, throw that in though.
Yeah, but the one player that J-Mo came on here and said too that he needs more from is Bam, and Bam has stepped it up. He's like, look, I'm the only star out here at this moment, and I have to get these buckets when I can. I agree with you. That should have been a common foul. Like, that was a little petty on the ref's behalf. It was just like, all right, bro. I've seen people get tripped over ankles all the time, and y'all just either it's no call or you go on about it. Call it a flagrant. Probably was a bad day, or maybe he just wanted to get out of there. Derek White, though, he had a day. I think Porzingis went down. About these injury-riddled players in the playoffs, and these injuries just hitting at the wrong time. But technically, it hit at the right time for Derek White. He was like, man, I made a couple shots early, and then it was just like the bucket looked like a pond, and I was just throwing rocks in it. Anything I threw up, it was going down.
It was, man. It's crazy.
So I think, I don't know, man. I say it may be over, but again, with Boston, you never know. If they miss 15 threes, y'all got a shot. But last night was Derek White's night. I got to give it to him. Hats off. And one last thing I do agree with you on is I think y'all do need a true center, and y'all just don't have enough for this team. If y'all was playing like Cleveland or something, I think you got enough to beat Cleveland. But this Boston team, nah.
It's just too many stars.
Yeah. Anybody can get hot. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's the best 3-point shooting team in the NBA. So it's just hard to do that without one of your best defenders not being on not being able to play.
Dave, me ask you a question. If Jimmy Butler and Terry would have played, how do you think this outcome would have been?
I think this would have went 7.
Mm-hmm. And possibly, like, you gonna pick y'all. It's your squad, right? But it was a 7-game
Well,
series.
it could have went either way, but I think this would have went 7 at least.
Now, if y'all would have beaten Boston, how you feel about your chances winning the whole thing?
If we beat Boston without
if y'all had Jimmy and Terry,
I would have loved our chance. I think we would have had a great chance to be able to go all the way to the finals. It'd have been just like last year.
So I was with you for a second. I thought about it. I'm like, hold up. I would like for y'all to get more. But based on what you said, you feel confident with y'all already have. Y'all just have injuries. Celtics came in as a better team already, and they are fully healthy. Now we get Porzingis got hurt, Tatum got hurt in the game, but y'all missing like got top 2 scorers. I know Bam is a.
You're right. It's our top 2 scorers. You're absolutely right.
When things go crazy, who you look for? Terry Rozier and Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy.
And what I learned about Bam this series so far is that he's not a superstar.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, he can't be a best player on your team. You know, he's a great piece. He does his job. Like
he's a great defensive player too.
But come on, Tomo. But he actually averaged like 30. That leading score. He didn't lead the score one time. But
he was second.
Yeah, close second. But yeah, so Bam is showing me that like he's just an all-star. But he's a great piece though for a championship puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like y'all said, it was a Derek White show. I mean, the Derek White show. It really was. Like, he couldn't miss. Like, I know you was probably so mad watching that game because he was just pulling in people. Like, he was pulling
I can laugh at it now, but I was so upset. I said, I can't believe this.
Yo, this Celtics team is one of those teams that they got like 4 options that can be Finals MVP. like
at any
it's not
moment,
Tatum.
Too.
Tatum might not win.
Tatum might not win.
Yeah, the only way Tatum will win Finals MVP if they get there is that
he got to put up 30, 35 every night.
And it got to be like close games, and he has to be closing them out, blah, blah, blah. But when it's not a close game, Tatum is usually not the best player. It's usually somebody else that went crazy. So he's the best player right on the Bucks.
There you go.
But,
they need him right now. Tony might have been right.
Like, I know Dave said it, 38 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks, 8 3 points made with a plus 16 playoff career high. Derek White. Players with 20 points, this playoffs, players with 20 points per game, 50% field goal percentage, 40% 3 points, so shooting 50, 40, 90, averaging 20 a game, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Derek White.
That's crazy.
Derek White, like Dave said, he was looking like Dame with his rings, and he was looking like Vince Carter under the rim.
Yes.
I mean, he put Bam on the – speaking of Vince Carter and Dame, the only players in NBA history that had 35-plus points, 8 threes, 3+ blocks in the game, Dame Lillard, Vince Carter, Derek White. All right, so they're the only 3 players in that. So Derek White had a great game. But here's the thing, Dave. I watched this. I was mad for you. Y'all already undermanned, right? Y'all undermanned. We know that, okay? Y'all won shooting like 50-something% from 3. Y'all went crazy. So y'all room for error is very small. Man, your 2 best players, Tyler Hero and Bam, they have some turnovers that may be like, yo, you can't do this right now. And Dave, I got some footage for you. I know you might get mad just rewatching this, but I got to show the people.
I got some.
Look at these turnovers, man. Look at these turnovers. What? Like, I'm watching, I'm like, these turnovers are turnovers that are unforced. Like, these are turnovers you can't. Look at Tyler.
This one right here really pissed me off. Like, come on, dog.
Oh, I got a replay for you right here. There you go. I knew you were going to get mad at that, so I showed it twice. There you go.
God.
Crazy. But look, right after that, this is what he did.
Again. Bruh. I was so pissed.
Yo, look at this. Oh, look at this. And then look, I had to show this part, Dave. I'm sorry. Look, this one kind of night.
Just look at that.
Dog. Look, now this right here got me, Dave. Right here. Not this. No. Look at that. I think it's this right here. This last one. This one I was like, all right, bro. This right. This throw dog.
Ooh,
Dog, that's you know
what
what?
in the
I
Nick?
am going to need a venting session. I'm gonna need one. Just go ahead and finish what you gotta say.
See, Joe, he was
Go
cool.
finish. Go ahead. Do your
He
thing,
was
Jay.
cool. Look what you did, Joe. You poked the bear.
Tyler Hero. Oh my gosh, Tyler Hero. I have defended you so many times. I really have. But you give me no choice. This was ridiculous. You traveled twice. And it was bad both times. And you look at the ref like you did something, like you was tripping. I was like, Tyler, come on. I saw that from here. You traveled clearly.
Like the Lakers to Cancun.
I don't know what's up with you, Tyler Hero, but I feel like when Jimmy Butler's not there, you're scared of the moment. That's what it seems like to me. Other than what happened in game 2, it seems like any other opportunity you have, you don't know what to do. I don't get it. You've been in the league long enough. You've been in the playoffs long enough. You've played in teams that have gone to the finals. You was there in 2020 when we went to the finals. You was there last year when we went to the finals. You played in the finals. Well, no. I'm sorry. You actually didn't play any game, but you were there. You were in the environment.
The bubble.
And as I said, 2020, you were there in the bubble. So we know about that one. Then when we were the number 1 seed, you were there in the Eastern Conference Finals. You saw what we could do. You know what you need to do.
Jack Harlow said it.
And then you're telling people you need to be up there with Trae Young and Luka. Trae Young and Luka ain't doing what you doing. Like, I don't, Tyler, I say this on behalf of Heat Nation. Do not don't put your name in those conversations until you become that player. Until you're consistent enough to say that you can score like them and make an impact on winning like them, don't put your name in that conversation. That's just. Let me tell you something. We like you. We love you. We love you, Tyler. We really do. But there's some people in Heat Nation that are actually talking about you being traded.
Emotional damage.
So I'm telling you right now, game 5, you better come out like you did in game 2. If not, then I'm telling you right now, my Heat Nation is going to be calling for your head, and they're going to want you traded like we wanted Kyle Lowry traded last year. So
speaking of him getting traded, I know Kelly Oubre and Maxey want Kyle Lowry traded too after missing that free throw and not saying nothing. But that's a different game. Kyle Lowry gonna be Kyle Lowry wherever he goes.
Yeah.
no matter where he goes, he just need to retire.
That's insane.
But like you said you got love Tyler Hero. I think Tyler Hero is another good piece for your puzzle. But with like Jimmy Butler and Terry Rozier and Tyler Hero being your third option scoring, is always good because he can get hot. He one of them dudes that's like he gonna get you a game in it. Which he did. He got y'all a game. You know what I mean? Like he'll get you a game in the series.
Zach
he
Edey.
did. You said who?
Zach Edey.
Zach. What about Zach?
He could be our 5. You mean
I
to the 4?
don't want Zach Edey. No.
No, I don't think they need it. I think they good. They got Bam.
I don't think no. Look, we don't need a true center. That's what I'm saying. We don't need a true center. We need someone that can spread the floor. I've said this name multiple times, and I know he's not going anywhere, but we need someone that plays like Miles Turner. Miles Turner is good defensively and offensively, and he can spread the floor.
Y'all should get Siakam.
To be honest with you, I think y'all good at center. Y'all need more guys like Herb Jones. You know what I mean?
We need some wings.
They should have got
Siakam. That was some size and could shoot though.
Yes,
y'all only got one or the other. You got the shooter and the defender.
But that's kind of what I'm saying. But that's kind of what I'm saying, Joe. We need somebody with some length that can shoot and defend a little bit. That's what we need. We don't need.
I think Miles Turner is good for y'all too. Miles Turner is good.
Miles Turner good for anybody right now. I'm sorry, but the Pacers gave him a contract, so he ain't going nowhere. So, man,
y'all version of Sabonis. Shout out to Giovanni in the comments. We need our version of Sabonis. That's y'all Bam. I'm sorry, Bam.
Bam is our Sabonis.
I mean, he ain't. Sabonis is a much better passer, but Bam is a more better defender. But Bam, I think Bam is like y'all good. Like you said, y'all need some stuff on the wing. Like all y'all shooters aren't defenders.
No, they're not.
All of them. except for Caleb Martin when he shoots
And,
well.
and DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright is a good.
Yeah, I like him too. He's the guy that y'all molding. You know what I mean? Y'all molding to the guy. Y'all need guy.
I want him to steal.
He's what Keon Elliott is to us.
I know Tomo. I know he's a former Wizard. I know.
He was that with the Wizards. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
man.
what Keon Ellis is for us, that's what he is to y'all to me. Like,
wasting people time in DC, man. This is crazy.
Yeah. All right, let's get to these shows, man. Let's get to these shows. There, you good? You got good?
I'm good.
All right, cool. All right.
Another thing.
Hold on, Joe. Hold on.
No, that's it. But also
you fell asleep.
I do have one thing to say. There were some people wondering why Jovic and Jaime didn't play in the fourth quarter. Jaime went out with a hip injury. His hip messed him up, and then Jovic's arm was starting to mess with him. So that's why Spo didn't play him.
You know what I like about Jovic? If he got any daylight, guess what?
I ain't gonna lie.
He's shooting it. He's shooting it.
Hey, Giovanni, I ain't gonna lie. That would have been good too. OG, Pascal, and there's one more name I can't think of. But if y'all would have traded for one of them two players, that would have been a good.
OG would have helped tremendously because he's so great defensively that it would have helped us with this kind of a. So if we didn't have without Jimmy and Terry and we got OG in this series, I think it would have helped us a lot.
Yeah, because y'all can play OG with Bam.
Mm-hmm.
But Bam, his next level is the 3-ball. He need to work on that. He need to shoot the He'll open up your offense so much.
He shoots it a lot in the offseason. I just don't get why we don't allow him. Hey.
No, I'm just saying like the all-season bag is a different story for the regular season bag.
Who? You said Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
I don't know. Y'all might have to go to a therapy training or something like that. All season with Jimmy, he might be good down there, but I don't know, man.
No, he's not talking about us getting him. He's talking about
no. He said Bam in Austin, he'd be hitting threes like a mug, but in the regular season, he shoot like 2 a year.
Yeah.
And then when he shoot, he like, all right, here's like the way he look is like, I gotta make this. So he
take a Disney movie.
Literally. All right, let's get to these shows, man. All right, listen, man. We got a plethora of shows, like Dave always says. This is a network. So I know you're tuning in to Refuse to Lose Sports right now, but check out these other shows. And we had all the shows. They all have their own YouTube channel. Check the link in the description section, and you can check out each show and follow their journey. But we have BWT, our first expansion show, Baseball with Teddy. That's a baseball-only show, obviously. All your baseball content goes through BWT. And then we have FFC, Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs. That's a fantasy football show. But right now, he's just talking about the NFL. So if you are an NFL fan, you want to go follow FFC with Coach Coombs. CTC, Carl Talking College basketball, college football. Carl, he's going to take care of you with the college sports. You know, the college players from college football transition to the NFL and NFL draft. So Carl hosts a almost like 4-hour episode of the NFL draft. So make sure y'all go check that episode out. Kings Talk with Joe Jordan, Sacramento Kings Talk. So if you're a Sacramento Kings fan, make sure you follow that page. If you're an NBA fan, still follow it because I might be talking about your team too. Dave's Doghouse. Listen, y'all, y'all see Dave. Y'all see how he can be calm. Then he can take it up a level. He could be calm again. That's what the show is about. He give you the lowlights and the highlights of everybody, not everybody, but most people in the sports world. I mean, no matter who you are, if you do a great job and you do an exceptional job at it, better than others, he'll put you in the yard as a dog if you do not do your job. So I'm pretty sure Miami lose. He might. I don't know how he feel. Pat Riley might go. I don't know. Somebody from Heat Nation go in the doghouse and they lose to the Celtics. So if anybody,
it'll be Tyler Hero.
Oh, okay. We gotta put the blooper reel up there, all right? All right. But yeah, if you don't do your job, he'll put you in a doghouse, and you don't want to be in there because you'll be in there until he leaves you out. Right? He'll literally have you in there every episode. So that's that. RBO Real Ballers Only. It's with Vaughn. It's an NBA only show. He just had an episode that came out yesterday at 4 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure y'all go check it out. He's covering the NBA playoffs right now as we speak. Then we have In the Red Corner, a boxing show. They usually have a show every other Sunday. So all your boxing content from Refuse to Lose goes through In the Red Corner with Fast Camp, Tony, Ricky, and Ty. And those are all your shows. Tomo, back to you.
Yeah, I got a question for In the Red Corner because the fight has actually been sanctioned now as a pro fight. So are y'all going to talk about it now? Mike Tyson and Jake Paul is actually a fight now. It's count towards their record. So are y'all going to talk about it now?
Why are they doing this?
Why
are they doing this? Because now Mike Tyson really got to try to fight this boy. And if he missed because of his age, look, man, let's just talk about. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. OKC Thunder. They went from lottery picks to playoff threats.
Woo!
Talk about what are they? The youngest one seed, the youngest team to win a series, the youngest team to sweep a series. And they say young people don't know how to act when they get a little success. OKC turning up. It looked like playoff SGA is in full effect. Or should we say playoff Jalen? We say playoff Chet. We don't know with this young team. They out there balling. They get one more piece. KD might try to go home. I ain't talking to the Wizards. I'm talking to OKC. He might try to go home and steal one. We don't know. But last night they closed it out in a hard fought battle. They was going back and forth with the Pelicans. They weren't going down without a fight. 97-89. Got that game 4 victory to sweep. Joe. They ain't sweep y'all. Cause y'all out there on the beach with us. How you feel about this, man? You said SGA. Oh, he showed up just in time. That is insane. It's like he got an SGA clock. What's up, man? Let's talk about it, Joe.
All right. Man, listen. Y'all know the Pelicans were my dark horse. When me and Tomo made our dark horses. But Zion is not there, and as you can tell, he's needed in this series. This is why I picked the Pelicans to lose, because Zion Williamson wasn't there. And but listen though, they need Zion. They don't have enough. I remember every game we like, oh, nobody scored 20. Nobody scored 20. Like every game, there's a bunch of average people out there. Nobody's really taking the games to the next level on this Pelican team. You look at OKC. That game was like game 1. All right, game 1, when in the fourth quarter, they went through stretches, both teams, and couldn't score. It was a gritty, grindy game in the fourth. In the fourth quarter, first of all, the OKC Thunder, they bench scored 5 points the whole game. So they starting line had to carry them. And then you look at the fourth quarter, everybody chipped in. They were down by 5 on the road as the youngest team, right? On the road against a team you were on the verge of sweeping. So this team is desperate. This team is out home in L5. CJ McCollum cooking. Like I forgot who it was. I think it was Giddey. He cooked Giddey. Giddey comes down here 3 straight threes. Right? SGA only had 2 buckets, but both of those buckets were like dang. Like it was like a killer for the crowd. And then Jalen Williams topped it off with the most points in the fourth quarter with 11 points. So they have a balanced attack, and then when SGA got to put on his cape, he can do that. He's capable of doing that. That's the type of team you want. They're a good defensive team, right? Meanwhile, in the fourth quarter, Valanciunas 1 for 5. Trey Murphy 0 points. Brandon Ingram 1 for 4, 2 points. CJ McCollum was on. Yeah, CJ McCollum was the only one. Brandon Ingram, he struggled. We talking about physicality. It's playoffs a different ball game. Look at this, y'all. Look at Brandon Ingram. 2 for 14. He averaged 4. Brandon Ingram is the one. Okay, he's the one. He the one. Look at it. Y'all saw that? You see that, Tomo? Look at this. Physicality. Look at it.
Get that out of here. Thank you.
Come on now, look.
That's SGA too. SGA got credited for the block.
Oh, wow.
People don't remember this. Y'all know these teams met in the play-in last year.
Mm-hmm.
And OKC beat them. I think it was last year. OKC beat them. It was last year. OKC beat them, and OKC lost. I think they lost to Minnesota. I think, right? And Minnesota ended up playing Nuggets. So when Brandon Ingram when the Pelicans beat the Kings, by the way, we would have never got swept, but hey, we didn't get in there. If Brandon Ingram, when they beat the Kings, he came on and said, "Yeah, this team beat us last year." Basically, we remember. I'm thinking like, okay, he's gonna ball out. Man proceeds to average 14 points a game and gets hurt. And then on a game you get swept. Then look, the physicality is bothering him. Miss. You go 2 for 14, 8 points. Everybody in the starting lineup outscored them except for Trey Murphy, who had 7. So look at this. Physicality, man, it's a different ball game. They on his line. Look at it. Look, it's that pressure. They on his line. Look at this last one right here. Look at this. What are you doing? Telling you, man, this Pelican team, man. Brandon Ingram is under contract. He's due for an extension. Look at this. Bothered me. His contract is up, so I don't know what they're gonna want to do with him. But they need Zion. Zion showed us that like when things are tight in the game, that he can take over. He showed us that against the Lakers. And, Lakers got that size. So I figured if he was there, he would have been abusing Chet, right? So, but OKC, shout out to y'all, man. People doubted y'all, and y'all made it to y'all first team out the West and moved to the next round.
Man, that's crazy.
Second team in the West. We got Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota, my bad. Too young. The two. SGA and Anthony Edwards.
There you go.
Imagine that in the series.
That'd be a heck of a series.
It's on you, Dave. Tell us about this lackadaisical. However, Zion tried to say lackadaisical. He killed that word.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So out of the top 9 players, only 3 have played in the playoffs before this season. Jalen Williams has been balling for sure. He put up 24, 8, and 2 steals last night. He put 11 in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. He was stepping up. But Shea did what he needed to do too. 24 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks. Chat only had 14, 9, and 5. But active players averaging 25 and 5 or 40% shooting in the playoffs. Giannis, Jokic, J-Dub, Jalen Williams. Only 3. Jalen Williams is averaging 21 points per game right now, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 53, 39, basically 50, 40, 75 right now. This young team in OKC is playing like they've been here before. They are dogs, and what they do after they win, they bark. This is just something that they do, man. This is a young team. I like two of the teams we did not expect. Yep, there you go. 2 of the teams we didn't expect to really be in this moment when the NBA season started are both top 3 seeds and advanced in the next round by sweeping their opponent.
Woo!
Y'all know this is the first time since 2005 we don't have LeBron, KD, or Steph in the second round.
Since 2005?
Since 2005.
KD wasn't in the league.
But you said
LeBron was in the league.
Oh, KD probably wasn't the only.
LeBron held it down. When KD showed up.
What I'm saying is, look at all that time.
You're right.
All that time, at least one of them have been in the second round.
Hold on, LeBron made the playoffs his rookie year?
I don't think so.
Dang, that's crazy.
I think Melo made it his rookie year. I don't think Bron did.
Dang,
well, did Bron make it and Melo didn't?
I know somebody in Chicago that made it in his rookie year. Go ahead, Dave.
I know that's why Joe asked that.
You go right every year.
Man. This OKC team.
First round, man.
What's crazy about this team is not only are they the youngest team to be a number 1 seed, like Tomo said, number 1 team, the youngest team to win the series, youngest team to sweep the series, but they still have a lot of draft picks.
They do.
So they got more talent coming.
Woo! Do trade. Trust me, they're gonna trade them Jones and get somebody else.
But what I'm saying is they got so many assets, it don't matter. This is why I had put their GM as a dog, because he knows what he's doing with them. This is why I say he should be executive of the year. This is just me. Because it's not just about the moves, it's about the success that you made with the moves that you have. Now, I get what Boston has done, but Boston was predicted to be a 1 or 2 seed in the league. We expected that to happen. We didn't expect OKC to go from playing to the number 1 seed in the West. I think this could very well be the matchup in the Western Conference Finals with the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. I think that can really happen. I really think that can happen because Ant is out to kill, and it looks like OKC, the entire team, is out to kill because they are one of the best defensive teams in the playoffs right now. And they're doing everything. Like you said, Brandon Ingram couldn't do a thing against them last night or this entire series for real. So CJ McCollum did step up, but it wasn't enough because Brandon Ingram didn't do what he needed to do. So I think LeBron needs to not say that Brandon Ingram is another version of KD. Because KD ain't averaging 14 points in a playoff series. So,
and before you go, Tomo, the next 5 years they got 10 first-round picks.
Crazy.
And I want hold on. Hey, don't throw a table. 2025 first-round pick, Miami's. 2025 first-round pick, Phillies. And they got their own. They got 3 first-round picks next year. 2026, they got 2 of their owns. 2027 got the Clippers first-round pick. They owns and the Nuggets first-round pick. 2028, they got their first-round pick in Dallas first-round pick. And 2029, they got their first-round pick and Denver's first-round pick. So like, and that's not even including all the seconds they got. They got seconds too, but
crazy.
Those are the first-round picks.
Crazy.
Black people.
I think they got our first-round pick because of what we did to get Jimmy. I think that's how they got our first-round pick.
Oh, it's well worth it then. They can have it, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Wizards Nation, you know, there's a positive in everything that's happening in OKC. You know, Will Dawkins came from over there. So, you know, that's the GM over here. So I'm just saying that's why we got 20,000 second-round picks. Maybe they turn them into first-round picks. I don't know, but if you want to see the plan, just watch OKC.
Hey, that's definitely a plan.
But Jordan Poole, hopefully, you know, he can turn into SGA. We waiting for that moment. If Jordan Poole turn into SGA, we good money. But for now, we don't know.
Jordan Poole.
3 times this year, New Orleans has scored 92 points or less. It happened in all 4 games against the Thunder. Most of it happened in this series. So that goes back to the physicality and defense that you were just talking about, Joe. Right there. They locked in. SGA coming out saying, because you, Dave, I think it was you that just said, man, this young team is playing like they've been here before. SGA comes out and says, to win basketball games, a lot goes into it. We just know the little things that come with winning, and we do it every opportunity we get. That sounds like a team that hasn't been to the finals. Did he play for the Nuggets last year? Like, what's going on? That sounds like Joker saying winning is a lifestyle over here. I don't know what's going on with these organizations out west, but whatever they telling these players, they living up to the hype. New Orleans, on the other hand, there's a lot of questions going into this offseason. I know you got Zion coming off the injury. CJ McCollum about to go be on First Take with Tim Legler and them. Brandon Ingram, are you gonna step it up? You got a young core there where you can build around, and they got the energy. But how are you actually going to reconfigure this team so that way Willie Green can get y'all back to where y'all need to be? Because again, they were fighting. It's not like they just went out there and got stumped on. They were fighting throughout the game, but OKC just wanted it more. They wanted to close it out. They wanted to go to the next round. So my question is more so, what's next for New Orleans? Because I already know what's next for OKC. They're gonna go to the next round. I gotta look at the they would play the Mavs, right?
Yeah, they gotta play the Mavs or the Clippers.
Okay, so with that,
OKC against the Mavs, great cash.
Or the Clippers, you never know. Like it's gonna be very, very interesting. So to go in one of those series and play that, depending upon how this next series goes for OKC, we know where the future is headed. And it's bright because you got 3 first-round picks. You can do a lot with that. And they may go get an Embiid, or they may go get they may bring Kevin Durant back. You never know. You could do a lot with those picks. All I know is if Bronny goes to OKC, they're not gonna sign LeBron. Shout out to Carl.
But they not drafting Bronny. Although I did just see
they got enough picks to do it.
I did just see some news about the Lakers and when it comes to Bronny. They said that they're willing to draft Bronny to keep LeBron there.
Told y'all.
But we got some other NBA news as well, though. The head coach for the Minnesota, Chris Fletch, he's going to go surgery to repair his right patellar tendon on Wednesday, and it's unclear if he's going to be on the bench for the series against the Nuggets. So that could be a huge thing.
Yeah, it could be an emotional boost too for game 1.
Yeah.
And Greg Newsome for the Browns. They picked up his option, his 5th-year option.
Well, get well, coach.
What a perfect way to tell them about the
surgery.
chat.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, Carl. So we have some IG chats, y'all. So if you're on Instagram, make sure you're listening. Put on your listening ears. We have some Instagram chats to where we give the latest news for every prospective sport that we have. We not only give the latest news, we have debates in there. We have topics that come out of these chats. We created friendships, business partnerships out of this chat as well. There's a brotherhood and a sister in the chat. So we got this is R2L is a family, and we are here to give you guys a different perspective when it comes to the sports world. And it's not only a family. R2L is a network. We have a plethora of chats on Instagram. We also have one on Twitter, but that is strictly for R2L VIP members only. And some of these chats are free. Let me tell you the ones that are not free right now. NFL chat is not free. NBA chat is not free. The parlay chat is not free. And of course, the R2L VIP chat is also not free.
Tell them to bring me my money.
There you go. So to be in the NBA and NFL, you at least have to be a pro member. Tomo's going to go over that when he talks about the memberships. For everything else, other than those 4, you are free to get in for now. So that's Major League Baseball. If you're a baseball fan, I know Giovanni say he's, he represents Miami. So if you're a Marlins fan, that's something you might want to go ahead and tap in there, even though you guys just lost a series to the Washington Nationals.
Hey, now.
Hey, I'm
trying.
I'm not going against y'all. I'm just saying.
I don't know. It's the Tigers fan in the comments trying to celebrate somewhere. That's all.
True. Yep. See, he put Marlins. So Giovanni, if you want to be in the baseball chat, let me know. We got college football. If you're a University of Miami fan, you can be up in there. We got college basketball. That's men and women's. We have a boxing chat. We have a UFC chat. That's pretty much all the combat sports outside of boxing. With WWE, we have a WNBA chat that now has its own separate chat. We got NHL, and we have soccer, and we have F1 racing. So if you're interested in any of these chats, what you need to do, I hope you're listening, put member in the chat, in the comment section, put member. If you want to be a member of these chats, put member in the comment section. And we will add you. Just let us know what your Instagram name is. We'll find you and we'll add you to the chats. Tomo, do you think?
Man, Gio is all Florida all the time. Heat, Dolphins, Marlins, Canes.
Yeah, he was at the game last night. So.
Oh yeah. He had said it when he said something about Tyler Hero traveling to Cancun with LeBron and them.
Wow.
But as Dave said, we got the membership levels. We got the pro level, all-star, and the superstar level. But all these levels, they come with different perks. Of course, with the superstar level, you get the perks from both levels, both all-star and pro level, but you get a little bit more. But pro level, I'm gonna start that off for $2.99 a month. You get loyalty badges next to your name and comments. Oh, my man, listen, you remember, you gotta make it happen now. Loyalty badges next to your name and comments and live chats. You get priority comments, and you get to join one sports chat. it's probably that tiger fur. That's for $2.99. But all-star level for $4.99 a month, you get the same perks from the pro level, but you also get member-only videos. With the member-only content, I told y'all we've been ramping it up. We started it off with a heavy debate between, Troy Polamalu and Brian Dawkins, and then it rolled over into a panel. We also had a Ravens and Steelers in-season, I would say, debate, or more so in-season game coverage. There's just a lot going on. We got a Commanders panel coming up too, but you know how the NFC East is. Alex gotta do it first. You get to join multiple chats. You get to request a topic or segment nominee, and that's for all the shows on the network. Not just Refuse to Lose, literally all the shows on the network. So when you become an all-star member and above, these are some of the perks that you get. But it got to be sports related. Let me add that caveat. It has to be sports related when it comes to the topic or segment nominee. And the segments on Refuse to Lose, we got You're Done, Son, National Average Top 5, and we get a little snippet of Dave's Doghouse, because you still got to check out the episode. He's going to give you a little sample, and then you go over, click the link in the description, you just subscribe to the Doghouse, and then you get a full episode. You know, make that happen. One thing I do want to say also, we are moving the show to 7 p.m. So just remember that. So everybody that's tuned in right now, hit the like button, but we're moving the show to 7 p.m. So just be prepared. That early morning traffic run is now going to turn into your go home evening run. All right. Now, so superstar level, you get the all-star and pro level perks for $9.99 a month. Again, this is cheaper than a Happy Meal. I just went and brought my daughter a Happy Meal recently. I'm telling y'all, it's cheaper than a Happy Meal.
Facts.
All right. Inflation is crazy.
It is.
But you get to join the R2L and the parlay chat. Now, name another show that's going to give you a parlay chat where you can cook up some tickets so you can get your $9.99 back. Basically, you could pay for your subscription after you win the parlay. Come on now. Just think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You hustling backwards if you don't become a superstar or above, you know. Basically above as you've been in the R2L family and finding out about the business that we have in the chats, but I can't go too far into that. Be a guest on the show, awards and plaques to the top performers. As you can see, we got the promo going around right now on the Refuse to Lose page of the nominees that's potentially going to win the awards for the top performers. Check out the episode on the platform as well. Member only shout outs. We want to give a shout out to Worm, Joe, Dave, myself, Teddy, Cardo, Coach, Vaughn, Lamar. And I got to do my research on the next person that's going to join, but I want to say your name. So click the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe to all the shows. After you subscribe to all the shows, make sure you click the link again so you can become a member. Actually, you could split screen it. You could do two things at once. Y'all be on the game and listening to YouTube at the same time. You could definitely become a member and subscribe to all the shows at the same time. No excuses. I wanted to say get back to the show, Joe, but that's on me.
And also, you mentioned it. I want to give a shout out to the people who are on track to win these awards. The College Football Analyst of the Year, so far, the winner is Ace. So far. College Basketball Analyst of the Year, Tony, Dave's brother. MLB Analyst of the Year, Jovan. That'll be back-to-back for him. Boxing Analyst of the Year, Tony. Tony will be two new winners. NBA Analyst of the Year, J-Mo. I think Javon won that last year. The NBA one. NFL Analyst of the Year, a new one again, Mark.
AP Mark.
AV, all views.
That's good.
And MVP Analyst of the Year is Tony. I'm going to get a second, third place for this one, too. Second place will be Mark. Third will be Carl. So it's a close race. And this fourth place is close, too. So let's get it, man.
Hey, you see what I'm saying? It's a little competition within the viewership as well. It's not just the shows.
Wait. I got a question. So Carl is actually in these competitions, even though he has a show?
Yeah.
You done started something.
He can't be in the college one, though.
So wait. We about to have some on-air questions right
now.
there.
I know, but me, you, and Tomo, we do it like every day. You know, like that's not even fair, bro. That's not even fair.
But we guest on other shows, though.
And Dave on guest on a lot of shows. I'm like, Dave probably win this. If I really
I can't get one award.
I ain't gonna lie. I was going through. I'm like, hold up, Dave on this one too. Dang.
The draft
Dave on this one too. Woo. You know what, Dave? I got you, bro.
I just want one.
I got you. I got you. On the ones that's now R2L or Doghouse. I got you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Teddy, pick up the phone, man. I got a special idea. Man. We're going to make something shake. I did one college episode. The Terps is getting better. MSU.
Yeah, Dave been putting in work with the flu and everything.
Man, that flu week, man. Yeah, we got to catch up, Joe. That flu week was crazy.
You know what? We might double your views for that one.
But like we said, you see the competition right here. You see the camaraderie amongst us, and you already know what the network gonna bring. And if you in the chats, you already know how the chat's gonna go. If you in the chat, if you in the NBA chat specifically, at 6 a.m. this morning, there was a special fan already there, lighting up his cigarette before he walked into the airport. If you know what I mean, because the Lakers are Maloning home, because Malone sent them boys home again. But this time he went up on the podium. He gave him nothing but high praises. LeBron is the best player in the world. You know, AD is a Hall of Famer. There's a lot of nice things you could say about a team, like when you kind of own them. So he took the high road. But Jamal Murray said, I'm going to take this floater, then I'm going to send y'all home again. You know, this is another buzzer beater. So after he's dropped 32 with a calf injury, Nuggets send the Lakers home 108-106. What could have been a sweep, but LeBron and them fought back. Gentleman's sweep. Man, I want to say this, man. Look, I know I crack a lot of jokes, you know, just picking at the Lakers. That's more so just because of AJ and him being an Eagles fan, but also a Lakers fan, but also not acknowledging that the Lakers are the NBA version of the Dallas Cowboys with a lot of expectations, but they always seem to let you down some way, somehow. When you go up against a team that you played almost, 12 times, and they owned you all 12 times, but in this series, where you led almost every game before halftime, right? Let me give y'all a little stat, because y'all guys got the stat. Let me give y'all something. Let me give y'all a little stat right quick, right? On court time leading, the Lakers led 165 minutes to Denver's 59 minutes. There was only 16 minutes where both teams were tied. Do the math. You telling me 165 minutes of this entire series, you led the game, but then you proceed to lose. You blew leads of 12, 20, 12 again, and then 9. Now you gotta go home, man. It is what it is. And I can't blame it. I can't say too much about AD because he was consistent. He did get hurt last night, but it's just something about Joker. And Joe, I gotta give you your props on this one. You went from saying he was the MVP early to having the conversation about, is he the best player in the world? We definitely had that conversation on here as well. Jokic in this playoff series, first in this playoff, first in points, first in rebounds, first in assists.
Woo!
Ain't no number 2. We talking about first. 1-1-1. That's all the Lakers got. It was 1 win.
It's called 911.
That's what they needed, because he sent them boys on packing. But everyone on the Nuggets team, they were saying it, and I want to say it too, is, man, shout out to the Lakers, because they made them fight for every win. It wasn't like the Nuggets just went out there and blew them out every game. They actually had to fight in the second half to win those games, which is also kind of upsetting, because if you were watching the game in the first half, let's say you clicked on it and you seen the Lakers go into halftime up 3, and you just like, well, the Nuggets going to win this game anyway. And then you cut it back on and the Nuggets actually win. That says a lot. Questions about Darvin Ham, questions about LeBron, questions about AD, questions about D'Lo. What's the future for this franchise? Right now, LeBron don't want to answer them questions. So it's going to be a lot of unanswered questions going into that USA basketball camp. Dave, how you feel about this game?
It was the inevitable.
He pull out the
I believe I picked the Nuggets to win this in 5, and they won in 5. I think Joe also picked them to win in 5, and that's exactly what happened. I got a question to ask y'all. Okay. I asked the question in the NBA chat. What grade do we give LeBron's Laker era? Because remember, first year, missed the playoffs. Second year, I believe they got eliminated. Then they went to the bubble and won a championship. Then after that, missed the playoffs. Then eliminated in the Western Conference Finals. Lost in the first round. Then again, lost in the first round this year.
What would I grade it? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, what would you grade it?
It all depends on who I'm comparing it to. You know, because
think about what he did in Cleveland and Miami. What grade do you give it between those two?
This is the worst one, obviously, because he went to the finals every year. The other one, but it's still it's weird because the two teams he lost to are the teams that went to the finals in the first round. He lost to Phoenix, they went to the finals. Lost to Nuggets, they went to the finals, and he lost to Nuggets again, who might go to the finals. He just happened to meet them in the first round. Sound like Jordan and Larry Bird, but hey, it's not my business. That's all I'm saying. He lost to the team that went to the finals.
Was flipped.
I'm just saying. But go ahead, though. Continue, Dave. My bad.
Yeah. But look, and Tomo, you know why the discrepancy is so much with the timing of the leads. Well, the Lakers won every first half. The Nuggets won every second half. But the Lakers were leading most of from the first quarter all the way to the third. The Lakers were leading most of that time. It's just when it came to crunch time, the Nuggets just took over pretty much. And it's tough to lose 2 games in the same way from the same player, because you lose game 2 because of a shot over AD for a game winner. Then last night you get sent to Cancun with Jamal Murray putting a shot over AD and Austin Reeves pretty much, because they both were in the area. So for me, for this game, I mean, when I watched it, I figured that the Nuggets were just going to come back. And there was I think that there needs to be some kind of a rule change with the challenges, because I feel like if you win the challenge, you should be able to keep a timeout or get the timeout back. I know you only get 2 challenges, and if you win the first one, you get to keep one. I think it should happen for the second one too. That's just me.
Like in the NFL, right?
It should happen. Period. Every time you win, you get another one. That's how it should.
That's just how. That's how.
You have limited chances.
Because Darvin Ham called the timeout to challenge a play that AD and LeBron were screaming about. So I'm not gonna put a lot of blame on this for Darvin Ham for doing this, because they were screaming. Your 2 best players are screaming for you to challenge this, even though the bench is telling you, well, we only have 1 timeout left. This is our last timeout.
Yeah, you gotta make a judgment.
So he's being pressured. You got to think about everything that's happening to Darvin Ham already. They're already saying that he needs to be fired. They're already saying that he's a terrible coach. So now he's like, all right, what do I do in this situation? Like,
game 4, LeBron, like game 3, LeBron, like,
yeah, he got mad because he didn't call a timeout for the challenge to play.
He thought about Ty Lue and J.R. Smith. When J.R. Smith got that rebound, he was like, we had one more timeout. LeBron went crazy.
And then now, because even though the challenge was successful, you don't have any more timeouts left. You got none. So I think that needs to be changed. But all in all, like I said, it was inevitable. I didn't expect anything other than what happened. KCP hit shots when it was needed. MPJ was on fire last night. Did what he needed to do. Put LeBron on the poster last night. It was a game to be seen. It was great. It was great. I'm definitely glad I saw it. But like I said, I expected the Lakers to lose. I didn't expect them to get past 5, and that's what happened.
Yeah. So like, here's the thing, man. Well, let me address these comments first, because y'all gonna get that a C. So you telling me in a 6-year run, somebody delivers a championship and gets the Western Conference Finals once, and y'all giving that a C? I mean, who else in the league got that in a 6-year run right now?
Compared to, if you compare LeBron to himself, it's a C.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you want to compare it to a GOAT potential status, yeah. But look at everybody else in the league. Who in the league got a better 6-year run than this?
No, that's what I'm saying. If you compare it to LeBron, it's a C. If you compare it to the league, that's an A for me. I'm a Wizards fan, so that's an A.
I'll get that B minus. I like that B minus right there. And C is average. This ain't average. You know what I mean? This ain't average. Winning the championship ain't average. So, and the man got hurt every year. He missed a play. Like the first year, he got hurt. Remember? It was a 3rd seed when he got hurt, and then he won a championship. Then he got bounced in the first round, but they were hurt, and it was a short season. They had just did that long season in the bubble and turned around and played like 2 months later. So and then missed the playoffs with Westbrook, made the West Conference Finals and first round to Nuggets. So like, and y'all know I ain't the biggest, I ain't gonna say, I don't think LeBron will go. Y'all know that, but I call it like I see it though. This is better than a C. But look, but look, the high road. You know why it's the high road, Tomo? Because the reason why Mike Malone went into the high road last year, because remember the Nuggets swept them, and what LeBron do is when he gets to the media, he contemplating retirement. No, daggone well he ain't retiring. And what happened the next day? All day. Remember I got in the chat, I said, y'all, I've been watching Get Up for 2 hours straight, and not once they talked about the Nuggets. like I watched ESPN all in the morning. I watched Sports Center. I watched Get Up. Bro, they did not talk about the Nuggets. It was all Lakers with LeBron retire. I'm like, whoa, it just stole all the media from Mike Malone. So what Mike Malone do in the press? Remember he got interviewed? He said, I don't know, I might retire. He kind of mocked LeBron James, and then it went crazy from the haywire. So now they humble the Lakers again, and LeBron went to the media, and he did, he didn't do nothing like that, and Mike Malone is going to be chilling this offseason. But like you said, Jamal Murray wasn't supposed to play because of that calf injury, and he came out and balled out. But Jamal Murray is the only player in the play-by-play era to score 2 game-winning field goals within 5 seconds in the same series. That's awesome. All right, and you weren't supposed to play. But I want to talk about Nikola Jokic. Everybody might say, Joe, the Lakers got a good team. You see how close that series was? They were up bruh. With Jokic on your team, you can't really look at the score. If the Nuggets going to blow you out, it's because everybody else is hooping. It's not because Jokic's cooking you. Jokic just be chilling. He be chilling. He be within the offense, and then he see things get stagnant. He like, let me get 3 buckets real quick. He'll score 3 straight buckets. Then he'll chill again, get Jamal Murray involved, Michael Porter Jr. involved. Oh, we get stagnant again? All right, I got to score again. So Jokic's like, let me know what you need. Give me the ingredients, and I'm going to cook a good dish for you. That's Jokic. Last night, a man gave you 25, 20, and 9, and we haven't even talked about that. 25, that's how normal he is. 25, 20, and now in the closeout game? Bruh, that's ridiculous. Jokic, like Tomo said, first in points in the playoffs, first in rebound, first in assists. The man only played, ain't like the man just played 5 games. It ain't like he going 6, 7 games. And then on top of that, right, in the playoffs, Jokic right now in the playoffs. Hold on, where my stuff at? Oh, I ain't got it right here. Jokic right now in the playoffs. Oh, I don't have that stat right here. I had it, but I don't. My whole point is, you might think this was close. It was. But even if LeBron was better, AD was better, they were going to lose because Jokic was going to take it to another level. Like, Jokic ain't even put it in 6th gear. Like, Jokic is probably at 3rd gear right now. I'm telling y'all. So, Jokic is the best player in the world. Best player to play with, too. Shout out to the Nuggets.
You gotta let that breathe for a second, man.
All right. Yeah, he's right. Gordon has been a great piece for the Nuggets. Hey, he had his playoff hiding series.
Nah, we said that on a few episodes ago where it was like, I think he found his home. He found his home.
Oh, he definitely did, yeah.
That's one of them players where he went from being the franchise player to being a role player somewhere else, and it's like, it fits perfect.
He's what Tobias Harris should be. Tobias Harris was in the same situation as Eric Gordon. And then he went to a team, and then he could have fit right in with Philly, but he just don't fit in. Eric Gordon fit, but Eric Gordon fitting with the Nuggets has a lot to do with Jokic.
What if Tobias Harris went to Miami?
Yeah, they on mute. Easy, right, man.
Tobias Harris need to go somewhere like Portland.
Bang! You like, dude, just get out of here. Don't even try to win no more. Go to Portland.
I was like, what if he go to Miami?
I don't know where he gonna go, man.
Heck no. No.
You don't think
I
so?
don't want him. Nope.
Miami need KD. KD be perfect with them. If KD go to Miami and win, ain't nobody gonna say, "Oh, they went to the finals here." Bro, nobody gonna say that. Like,
I think at this point, nobody cares what KD do. They like, bro, we know he's gonna leave at some point, bro. We just know
he need to win. Miami is a perfect team for him though. You don't have to do all the work. Like KD ain't gonna carry you no more.
Washington, there's places he can go where he can.
He ain't gonna win nothing in Washington. I'm sorry.
He is. He gonna win some games. He gonna win back to hometown. A lot of wins right there.
That ain't a championship.
It is in C Pleasant.
I know. At least you go to C Pleasant Rec Center, you will see the Wizard stuff. Like, bro, I be feeling weird. You go to C Pleasant. I said, bro, why go to the state? Oh, KD play with Golden State. That's right. Why Brook? Oh, he does play with Brooklyn. But we in C Pleasant. Why am I seeing Brooklyn Nets stuff in here? What's going on, bro? Like,
it's crazy.
Man. It's crazy. But yeah. But anyways, this wrap this up, man. A great episode, y'all. Great episode. But my last words. Shout out to the whole network. We appreciate y'all. We look forward to having more guests coming on because we know 9 o'clock was tough for a lot of people to make time, especially if you're on the West Coast. We apologize. But we're going to move back to 7 p.m. like Tomo said, and get this back to having more guests coming through on a day-to-day basis almost, all right? So I'm excited about that. Shout out to the Commanders, man. Y'all making me proud. You making me proud, man. I mean,
I haven't even played a game yet, Joe.
All I'm saying is this year, bro.
Here you go.
I really don't care about like the way our record. I just know we're going the right way. Like, I just know winning is coming. It is like winning is coming to our direction. Like we are about to start winning soon. You know, we got our quarterback. Stay healthy, please. And Adam Peters cooking, man. He got that big old pot. He got to move with the pot. That's how. You know, if you don't move with the pot, he goes. He and that thing cooking. So thank you, 49ers. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. For the viewers, as Joe and Tomo have said, we are going back to 7 p.m. on Thursday. This is the last 9 a.m. show for right now until we get to where we need to be. But if you are not a member, and you want to get into one of these chats, hit member in the comment section. Giovanni, I already followed you on Instagram, so follow me back and I got you. But anyone else watching who is not already a member of any of the chats, hit member in the comment section and I'll message you. I'll direct message you and ask you what chats you want to be in. If there's a chat that you got to pay, I'm going to send you the link to become a member. But if it's a free chat, I'll just add you. So hit member in the comment section, and I got you.
In the link.
Hey, no, Carl, you right, man. I am over here laughing and saying, Joe, calm down. But I said the same thing about the Wizards when they finally cleaned office. I was like, hey, we might not look good next year, but the winning's coming at some point. So I can't say that about the Wizards and then kill you about the Commanders. And I also can't be in the chat saying that I think the Commanders could have a run like the Texans and then kill you on the show. I gotta be honest with myself. You did do some good things, even though you stole 90% of your team from us. But outside of that, and when I say us, I mean you too, Dave. They wouldn't have got everybody from both of us. But hey, if you put those two historical franchises together, you can't do nothing but win. So hats off to y'all. Hats off to everybody that did it's a little late. Taylor made it. But hats off to everybody that was watching, everybody hit the like button, and we'll see y'all at 7.
That's good.
Thursday. That's tomorrow. Thursday.
Oh, tomorrow, Commanders panel at 7 p.m. We're going to do it for sure. Myself, Mark, and Decorius.
Wow. So just take over my time.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm wrong. I'm sorry. No. Dave's right. We'll keep you updated. Come to the chat to find out.
That's a good one. And just like that, we out.
Peace.
Oh, everybody said last words? Okay.
You just made us ruin that good moment.
All right. Let's get it.
Like the beat.
That's all we got for y'all today. And see y'all on Thursday.
Play that song.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.